There we go.
morning.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to our chat. We've got some great new stuff that we're going to be sharing with you guys to help you build your business. So I am joined this morning by the marvelous Miss Milagros Garcia.
And I'm the one and only Georgiana Haynes. I always get so excited when I meet with you. I mean, it's like we have so much fun. We're having so much fun doing this live. Not that we didn't used to have fun on Thursdays when we were just keeping it to ourselves.
Still fun, different kind of fun. It's nice to include people. And I always say to you guys, it's great. It's super important to have an accountability partner because like this morning, I was just like, all right, this is bothering me. I'm miserable. Grumpy, grumpy, grumpy pants. And Milagros was like, no. So thanks, Millie, for breaking me out of that. But I so appreciate us getting together to chat because it does, sometimes you do just get into your own mindset. And it's helpful to have someone else who understands what you're going through.
It happens to me too. Do you think I'm exempt from lack of excitement?
That's so great. You've been there, you know, so it's super helpful. Thank you.
Lack of excitement sometimes is not that bad because that means that you care and that you want to make a difference. You want to change what's happening. So it's actually not that bad.
Great, but thank you for getting me through it. And now we're here to help anyone else who also just needs like a pick me up. It's technically not the middle of the week, but it's early Thursday, so we're just gonna move it into like continuing Wednesday.
Yes. How active are you? Share with us in the chat. We would love to hear from you. Hello, and I'm gonna be typing something. Hey,
Good morning, Catherine.
Catherine. Hello, share with us in the chat.
Millie's got her conversation going, so we're going to be reaching out, following up with you in the comments, also replying and answering because we do want this. We're working towards having this be an open discussion, so that as Millie and I talk, you guys are also invited to join into the convo.
Now I can see the chats. Hello, everyone.
Awesome. Oh, Catherine's on lunch. Well, thank you for joining us. Can I have a
sandwich? We get some interaction now. So
yes.
Talk to us, Catherine. Talk to us. How are you doing?
There you guys go. So now as you guys all get settled in, so today we're going to be sharing, I don't even know if the title, for some reason the title is not showing up on Facebook. More technical difficulties. I'll figure that out. I don't know if you guys can see the title of tonight's topic of discussion. I can see it on some pages, but not on others. So we're going to figure that out. But basically today we're going to be talking about how you can share your brochure, even if you're at home. Because a lot of times I think we get stuck with the mindset that, because everything out there has slowed down, that we should slow down too. But this is also a great time to build our businesses as, being in the customer service industry, our customers do still have needs. Avon is a supplier of, everyday needs, toothpaste, bubble bath, body wash. You can't go out, but you still want to smell good. And I don't know about you, Millie, but I know I've been doing like more makeup videos because I have the time. I'm not waking up in the morning and rushing out the door. I have time to like put my makeup on, let it sit, get the glow up. How about you?
I'm loving my stay home experience for now. I find that it's very difficult to find time because I'm running.
You're still running.
I'm like, okay, I have a scheduled call. Okay, I have to do this. Okay, let me work on on my inventory and kind of looking and see what I need. So it's a go plus making meals. So it's a kind of different scenario.
Mm-hmm.
But I always say that for every every difficulty or every situation, new situation, there's a new way to just reinvent what you're doing. So, it's, for me, it's something that we cannot avoid. This is something that's happening and we must make the best of it. But how are we going to learn from it? What are we going to do differently during this time?
How can we take what we've learned in the past, use this time to tweak and improve it, and then move it forward?
I love that. Yeah. So what do you think? You share in the chat box what it is that you are doing differently, and maybe sharing what you have learned that that you're willing to incorporate during your next years as an Avon representative.
Yeah, definitely. And also, we didn't mention it before, but it's sort of turned into a series. Initially, we said, we're doing these Thursday morning meetings. Let's just open it up to everybody since everyone's home. But we've been sharing them regularly for a while. So it's sort of become a bit of a series. So we do have these up on our YouTube channels after we finish the live training here. So you could check out my Facebook channel, which is Georgiana H. And Milagros, what's your YouTube channel that we could share it on?
Avon Wings.
To remember. So yeah.
And you'll see also my yes, in Spanish.
And if you were listening to our video last week, we shared a lot of tips on how to use YouTube to build your business. So I think what we're going to talk about today sort of ties into that, because it's just, using the tools that you have at hand. So go back, watch the videos. We shared a lot of tips, a lot of things that you could implement. So if you're working on that personal development, on building your business, using this leisure time, although it's not leisure because we're still working, but using this time to kind of tweak what you're working on and how you do things. Check out our old videos for some tips and ideas as well.
And be consistent. Be consistent. I am seeing a lot of my friends, my team members that are not consistent with their posts and their live videos. So start focusing on working online and pushing more videos on product reviews, on the opportunity. So make sure that you have your platforms working and going, so that you're not just forgetting about one day or maybe once a month. This is a time where you guys have to schedule your time at home. And even if you are doing stuff like cooking, hi Suzanne, look, I'm talking about cooking and there she is, Miss Chef. If you're cooking, so hop on an Avon U training, or hop on to one of our trainings on our YouTube channel, or maybe on the Avon USA representatives. They have a lot of live videos. I'm going to recommend one that I just watched, is the virtual skincare with Janine.
I love those.
Me too. She did such an amazing job, Georgiana. And I don't have my agenda here, but I took 2 pages of notes.
What? You're like me now. Normally I'm that person.
I'm like, wow, I never thought about this. It's like she recommended skincare one-on-one with someone else. Obviously, they both work for the company, but if you were to take that video and put it into your customer reach, reaching out to them, that could be an amazing way for you to sell skincare online or any product. So talk about your fashion, because I know that you mentioned some ideas about doing some videos on fashion.
Yeah, so you guys know I love Avon fashion. That was, when I first got started, I started so young that skincare wasn't really my niche, because what am I going to say at, 17 and 18, look how many wrinkles have been removed from my face. It doesn't come across the right way. So for me, well, my focus on skincare was like, for stuff that I struggle with at the time, which was acne and scarring from acne marks. But I really lived in the fashion world. So I've always loved Avon fashion. I've always loved the great things that they've had available to us. And starting, I believe, already. But let me just hop on over to the brochure so I can show you guys. But we have some great new fashion for spring, and I already started to pick up a few things for myself. But I'm gonna just add the brochure to the screen so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Milagros has her brochure open. Great. So let me just fashion add stream. There we go.
Show you two ways. We want to show you two ways of sharing your brochure online. Virtually, not online, virtually, so that customers can go to the website. So beautiful.
So Avon has really great brochures online, and they're actually going to be introducing a brand new version of the brochure. I probably should have opened that up, but it's like in beta testing right now. But the Avon brochure is really great online because you can share it, as you can see here, on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and I can never remember what this one is because I don't use it. Tumblr. So you use Tumblr?
Yes, I do.
You one-upped me.
Oh, okay. I will look you up.
I'm not on it. Yeah. That's one app that you have that I do not.
Well, I use it with my Instagram.
Ah, okay.
So I post there with Instagram. I mean, might as well posting. So give it a try. And I'm actually getting, it took me years, but I'm getting a lot of followers on Tumblr.
Mm-hmm.
And, recently I had one representative who told me that her niece follows me on Tumblr, and she says that she loves my post. So she's a young girl. Maybe that's maybe that's a platform for young people. What do you think?
Like I said, that is like that, and what was the one we were talking about last week? TikTok. Those are ones that I have not gotten onto. But I'll give it a shot because if it does integrate with Instagram, which is where I live these days, that might be a good option. I'll check it out.
I love that.
That one you could teach me on.
Where I live these days.
I'm a visual person. So for me, Instagram, and then I would say Facebook. But what we've been recommending to you guys, whether you're just getting onto social media, or you just started your brand new business, or if you have an existing customer base and you're just looking to expand, go where your customers are. But also go where you expect your customers to be. Don't fall into the trap of, my customers are only, of this generation, so they're only on this platform, because you never want to put yourself in a niche where you're only serving the same customers over and over again. Because, God forbid, they'll pass on, they'll move to a different state, they'll retire, their income changes, blah, blah, blah. You don't want to be in a niche where all of your customers are the same age, race, gender, whatever. You want to differentiate it, like a portfolio, right? You want to make it as different as possible.
I love that. Yeah, you're right. You're so right.
Wow. So venture into something new. Milagros is on Tumblr, so I have no excuse. I need to find.
I wasn't a fan of TikTok. It was not something that it's not an app that I would use. So
I think TikTok is more for personal, but I would challenge anybody who's watching, if you find a way to incorporate and promote your business in it, share with us, because you might come up with something that we never thought of.
Mm-hmm. I love that. So share with us in the chat what it is that you guys are doing and how we can all benefit from it. So we are doing these live videos on Thursdays with Georgiana, chatting with Georgiana. We opened it up recently. These are chats that we have done for years on Thursdays. Yeah. So now we want to, share the experience with all of you, because we also would like some feedback on some of the things that you're doing, and kind of motivate each other and support each other through this entire this entire process. It will be over soon, so be patient, you guys. It's not going to be a lifetime of staying home.
And if it is, we will be prepared for it.
Yes, we'll be stronger.
I have no guns. Let me put those down. There you go. Those are the guns. That's the gun show.
So I want to share some of the things that I like from this little brochure. I love this. Oh, you have it. See, you're so
Campaign 10.
This is Best Dressed.
All right, let's pull up Best Dressed. So I'm showing you here on, Campaign 10. Online. So all of these brochures are available to you as a representative, but also, like right now, I'm in your Avon.com, but they're also available on your web store, so you can share them with your customers. All right, Millie, I'm in Best Dressed.
On their virtual catalog. Wow, that's amazing. See, you couldn't get more easier than that. Yeah, look at the nice. This is a total work from home fashion. I want to talk about that. So,
there you go. Okay.
Look, this is one of my 3 bestsellers: the Vanishing Cream, the Nurtura, and the Dramatic Firming.
Mm-hmm.
And the silicone glove, you get you have a choice of any of these 3, one of these 3.
Mm-hmm.
And the silicone glove, what I'm doing, if I have to meet a customer, my husband is the one that's doing the face-to-face deliveries, because I feel like hugging and kissing people regardless of what's happening. I'm like, and have a conversation.
You need to do the Oprah hugs.
What was that again? Do it again.
The Oprah hug, she always goes like this, and if you go to her, she's like, yeah.
I need to practice that.
Yeah, just long distance.
So yes, Carlos is doing all my face-to-face, the ones that they're still purchasing. So I am including the silicone glove in every order. It doesn't matter the order size. I always try to build the order up to at least $50. So if you have to take the time to schedule deliveries, talk to your customers, and instead of ordering once a week, tell them to order once a month, but a higher order, so that you don't have as much face-to-face contact with everyone every 2 weeks. So my favorites are the Nurtura, and then I get the silicone glove. The Nurtura is a very brightening cream, and I just love the way your face feels. It's for all ages. It's one of my best sellers. But I also get a lot of sales on the dramatic, on the vanishing and the dramatic firming.
Yeah.
So now is the time for you guys to bundle up on this deal. It's 2 pieces for $5.99, $16 off. So for those of you who are thinking that the products went up, this is a great way to let your customers know we still have great deals. How about this? And share with them. So what do you think?
There are 2 things that you said that my mind kind of snagged on, but I love that you're sharing the silicone glove, because in this time, I don't know, I've been hearing this a lot from friends and family members. I've been sharing a lot of the moisture therapy intensive, but the silicone glove is also another great product, because we're sanitizing our hands 1,000,000 times a day. We're washing our hands 50 times a day. So our hands tend to get drier. So, we're using rubbing alcohol, which is alcohol is always a drying element. So to share this hand cream with your customers, everybody is looking for hand cream right now because we are sanitizing so much and washing so much. Your hands tend to get dry. I always have dry hands in the winter, but because of everything that's happening, we're transitioning into spring, and I'm still seeing like uber dry hands. But you have to be careful of that. And this is something that you can share with your customers, that I've been sharing with my customers as well, that you don't want your hands to dry out, around your cuticles or your hands themselves, because those cuts and cracks create entry point for bacteria and germs, not just the virus, but any bacteria and germs, because you don't want to decrease your immune system. You don't want to have anything else introduced into your body at this time to compromise your immune system. You really want to be conscious about having your hands well moisturized, your hands and your feet, especially for my customers who are diabetic. When I talk to them, I remind them, make sure that you have moisturizer. Are you moisturizing your hands after you sanitize? Be careful of those cracks. My parents, I always remind them. So this is a great product to be sharing with them. The other thing that you said that resonated with me was that you have that minimum order size for your deliveries. And I think that's something that we should do, across the board, because it is, for us as business people to be mindful of our time, but also for our customers so that they could take advantage of the benefits of free shipping. So when you have that minimum order size, whether it's the $60 placed on Avon.com or, one that you decided on for yourself that's personal, I think it works out better because it's more bang for your buck. I had to make that decision for my business when I evaluated my business as a whole. When I took a step back and looked into my gas, my time, and I found that delivering orders of $2.99 and $3.99 and $4.99, it wasn't cost effective for me. And it became a strain on my customers as well, because when I was delivering all of these really small orders, I didn't have enough. It wore on my time, it wore on my body. And I found that I wasn't able to service everyone to my best ability. So you have to take all of those things into account. So I like that you shared that.
Yes, and what I have found that it's just the way that you explain it to them, because right now we have the excuse that we're trying to be with the least contact as possible. So ask questions. Thank you for your order, and I will. I will take it to you with the processing fee. I still charge a 75 cents processing fee. I say, however, let's get it to $50 at least, so that you can continue you can have your supplies even if you just order once a month. So the reason why I get it to $50, because if they have a $60 order, they get free shipping online. So I wouldn't even have to deliver. But less than 60 and 50 is like the mark, and it's been working. You just have to be positive, and it's just the way that you talk to a customer, and always don't forget to offer the opportunity to identify the need. For example, if a customer says, yeah, but I can't afford $50. Well, how about joining is free to join now, and you have a minimum of 25% off to purchase all your products. So always identify the need. Whoever tells you I can't afford it, I can't afford $50. Well, how about taking advantage of this deal? It's free to join. And converting a customer that can't afford to buy the products into someone that is looking for a discount, and you identify the need.
Another thing that I've done in the past is I asked if they'd be interested in a shopping club. Who doesn't love to be a part of a group of people who love to shop? I'm a shopaholic, and you can see that on my Facebook page, on all of my channels. I'm addicted to a variety of things. I'm a crafter, so I love to craft. I'm in crafting groups. I'm a planner, so I love to plan. I'm in planning groups. So we have a natural tendency to associate with people who have similar interests. So what I've suggested to my customers in the past as well, and I have a couple of helpers who do this, is I said, okay, well, I understand. Maybe if the shipping is out of your reach right now, would you be interested in having a shopping group, shopping club? And then they're like, what's a shopping club? And and I say, well,
I'm
Can
gonna
you
write
find, what was that?
I'm gonna write that down. Shopping club.
So I actually got this from my mom because when she used to work, they used to have savings clubs. And, I think during the year, it was something where you would put money aside throughout the year. And then for Christmas, you would have that money that you can shop with. But it was like a separate savings account. So it was something that you did on your own. But I grabbed the term from her and I said, a shopping club is something where you can have a couple of friends, a couple of coworkers, a couple of family members who are also ordering with you. And then, once a month or once every 2 months, whenever you're ready, usually it's been panning out to be at least every campaign because there are more people involved. But when you get that group together, you all just place your orders together and it becomes something that's fun. And like right now, when we're all kind of separate, it's something that we could still connect over because you can all look through the brochure virtually. You can all get together and look at it either in a Facebook party or a Facebook Live or video chat or just on the phone. Usually I'll give this customer 1 to 10 brochures. They let me know how many they need. Usually people in offices will take like 10 brochures so they can share it with their coworkers. If it's family, they might just take the 1 brochure, maybe 2, so that when their friends and family come over, or when they speak to each other, they can share the products. But basically, they share the brochure with their friends and family, and they collect the orders for all of their friends and family. Usually when they do that, because the orders are bigger, I normally throw gifts into larger orders. So there's always a gift for them. They get the free shipping, so they're not shelling out of pocket for the shipping because now they've all combined their orders, and they're having a great time because when they order the products, they start to look at like, oh, that's nice. You got this cashmere complexion foundation. How do you like it? I want to see. Let me try. And then they'll order it as well. So you get that social aspect of sharing the brochure together.
I love it. Wow, that is such. I mean, I got excited just listening to it.
Whatever you do, I feel like you have to make it fun. It's our human tendency to get, and I get like this too. So I'm preaching to the choir, but oh my gosh, change and fees, and you put so much pressure on yourself sometimes. But if you set your mind to always find the positive, like okay, this is what it is. How can I make this work in a fun way, in an exciting way? How can I make this exciting for my customers so that they're, because people feed off of your vibe. So if you're like, oh, again with the fees, then your customers are gonna be like, oh yeah, again with the fees. Sometimes people, like, not for nothing, Millie, but these last few days I've been talking to people, other reps and teammates, and even like outside of the company, just people are just mad about stuff that they don't even know what they're mad about. And when you really start to talk about like what's the problem, well, what is it that really bothers you? It's like, you don't really have a problem. This is somebody else's problem that you've now internalized. And I think in this, especially in this social atmosphere, you have to be super mindful of that. More like, I always feel like that you have to be mindful of it at all times. I feel like you need to be even more mindful of it.
I agree, and stay focused on what it is that you really want to goal.
Yeah.
And I want to share that yes, you are a planner. This is your planner.
Where's my planner? It's always nearby. I do notes too.
Love it. This is your Diana's mastermind planner for everyone. I love it. I love mine.
I'm glad you like it. Honestly, that has been something that has really helped me to keep my positive mindset because it helped me to create a habit of focusing on the positive in the morning and the evening. And just by bracketing my day with that, I've been able to sort of filter out a lot of negativity. And like, it's funny because I'm still struggling with negativity. And then sometimes I stop and say to myself, oh my gosh, if you weren't making the effort to stay positive, do you know what a mess you would be?
I can't imagine. Let's talk about Mother's Day. So, who's excited about Mother's Day? This is campaign 9 and 10 that I'm sharing here. And one of my favorite fragrances, the Honey Blossom, was a hit. So this one is the Rosé. Roses. Who doesn't love roses and just a beautiful garden experience and freshness?
Perfect for spring.
Yes, spring. And the price, it's only $20. That is so amazing. Beautiful bottle. Look at this. It's a great Mother's Day gift. And I know that all of your loved ones are going to love this and use this. Look, I know that a lot of you are going through changes with your business, but continue to order your own personal products, continue to order products that you can use, and start doing your videos, even if your business is slow because you're totally face to face. Always have an order so that that momentum of getting your supplies and your brochures does not stop.
Yeah.
I am my best customer. Most of the orders that I place are for me and my family. I mean, I use the shampoo, I use the hair coloring. My husband uses the fragrances. My mom needs things. My mother-in-law. So a lot of things that I order is for us in our house and family. So don't stop the cycle of ordering your own personal products and getting your materials and free samples. Did you see how many free samples?
Yes.
That was great. Yes. So you never know what's going to be in the box that Avon's going to send you just because you had an order that campaign.
I love that they're doing that because it allows us to sort of keep our business moving. A lot of people are strapped for cash at this time. But the positive about that is that people are realizing the importance of a plan B. So they're looking at starting their own business. They're looking at taking advantage of our Join Avon free incentive to get started with their business. I was talking to a friend the other day and they're like, so, what's going on in your life? And I was like, not for nothing, but Avon has been the thing that's been keeping me alive. So I'm super thankful that I got into this years ago. And like you said, it's just using the products, yourself, your family members, they should be, if you're not buying your own products, then you kind of have to think about why somebody would want to buy from you. So you have to be mindful of what it is, which products you love, which products you're using. Even if it's the deodorant, the body wash and lotion, like my mom uses those things. My dad is always like, I need Avon lotion. I need Avon lotion. And I'm like, can you call your Avon lady and tell her what you need to order? Don't just walk around the house saying you need lotion. It's not going to materialize, but use your own products. One of the things I purchased the other day, we were talking about fashion, was this Avon jumpsuit. I should find the page, but Avon has the jumpsuit online. I'm going to be taking pictures with this, but I love a jumpsuit first and foremost. But I also said, I'm home. I'm going to be lounging. This is perfect loungewear. So don't feel like because you can't go out doesn't mean you don't dress up. I think in our first video, we said one of the key things during this time is get up, get out of your pajamas, don't sit and watch TV all day, get up and get to work. So I still I get dressed like I'm going to the office. Even though I'm wearing like comfy loungewear, I'm also, building my brand. I'm lounging around my house in Avon.
I love it. So tell me, Georgiana, how do you sell fragrances?
So for fragrance is interesting because I feel like the way I was taught to sell it was you spray it and then when your customer tries it, they buy it. I can't see you, so I'm just gonna put you back. So that's kind of like the way we were taught. You sample. So first, I like the little fragrance samples, the flat ones. I've still been mailing my brochures to my customers. I always say the brochures are important, whether it's digital or in print. So there are some customers I have that I mail the brochure to. I will slip a fragrance sample in there. The other way if you can't connect, I think is a good way, is use the beautiful imagery that we have. I'm going to put it back now. I don't know why it's down, but we have some really great images on Avon Social, on the Avon website. You could share all of these images, so you can put together social media posts. And then I also like to do flat lays. Let me see if I can bring up my Instagram feed, just because it's easier. I like to do flat lays. LAB. Let's see if I can spell my own Instagram feed. I think it's like a fun and popular way to promote is through, here's one. You know, putting all your products down on a nice background or with a nice view in the back, and then sharing the product. Avon has some great ones from social media like this. It's just a flat image of the product. And then I like to put myself using the product. Let me see if I have any of fragrance. I may not have fragrance, but it's been a while. I'm more of a makeup person. But, you know, just taking a picture of yourself holding the product. There's the video. But, you know, take a picture of yourself holding the product, because when people see it, oh, here's a great fragrance flat lay that Avon did. Just, you know, a variety of the fragrances that they have, and how you could put it together in a nice gift set. So with Mother's Day coming up, I would recommend, you know, you're getting the product for yourself before you use it or after you use it, but, you know, preferably before you use it, and it's a half full bottle. Do a flat lay, show how you're using it, put it together in like lay it flat with other ideas for like a gift set. So you could say, you know, these are a great Mother's Day item that you could pair together with these other great items and create a beautiful gift set. Birthdays are still happening. We're still mailing out birthday presents, even though we can't physically go to see. So people still need gifts. Mother's Day, birthdays, anniversaries. So that's how I've been sharing on social. How about you?
Let me unmute.
Oh, we lost you. Oh, this is another one that I did. So this is a sample of the Black Rose. It's not a fragrance, it's a body scrub, but this was me in the bathtub using the Black Rose fragrance. So I put a little bath bomb using my veilment. So that's sort of how I share.
That is awesome. And yes, you know, I'm all about just sharing my videos and sharing on Avon Social. I love to schedule my posts for a whole week.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at all your pictures, and especially that one with the mat, the yoga mats, and the that's like yummy.
A yoga mat?
Yeah, the yoga mats lined up with you just had it pulled up. I think yeah. I love that, because, you know, it's you have such a variety of different poles. I think you passed it already. It's like in a classroom setting with yoga mats on the floor.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a little bit done, I think.
Very good.
Right there. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
See? I love it. So, you know, I look at your posts, and you have such a variety of different personalized things, including you with the product. I love to, and of course everyone has a different style. Some of you don't like to have your face in any of the ads. You just like to have the products. Some of you just like a combination of both. And some of you just want to have your face every time. So I'm probably there too. I signed up for that. Yeah. Let's have fun. Let's take a picture of a product, and you know.
I actually do have some new products that I haven't opened yet that I'm excited to try. So actually, I didn't want to open the boxes. You asked me about it the other day. I got it. I have to try it. It's my new precious. I was like, we have to use this sparingly.
Yeah, I love serums because if you have oily skin and you have a lot of excess of oils in your skin, yeah, me too. Me too. Even with age, I don't know when it's gonna stop, but my face is like really greasy. I love the serums and I love to use the creams at night. So I use the serums in the morning. Some of the serums, like the creamy, that one is a creamy serum, very absorbent. Then you have the oily ones, these that I use during the day, but not under makeup. So
Okay.
yeah,
I've actually been using that one at night.
yes, this one at night, and then I touch up on my neck area, which is like hurting right now.
During the day.
Yeah, I just can't get my neck to firm up like it used to, so I have to.
What are you talking about? I see nothing.
Yes, it's there. You should stop me.
It's like my neck.
Well, maybe it's working. So yes, I'm loving this serum. So share with us, you guys. We have shared different tips on how to get social, how to promote your business, the fun way. We're here to support you.
Yeah.
Share this video with your team. Help them generate ideas. You can even do a team meeting, showing your team, do a watch party with them and have them engage with questions. This is a public meeting so that you can take advantage of it, and you can do it in your private group. You can do it in the public and engage. You can even, I'm not sure if this Facebook still lets you put, come to live to the watch party, but it used to be that you could. Yeah. We have eliminated a lot of the features. Like you can't go live on your computer, only from your phone.
Yeah, they changed it. They did tweak a lot of things, but there are workarounds. If you guys have something that you wanted to try, I always just recommend Googling it. How do you go live from Facebook from your computer when you're stuck? It's a great way to find a lot of different workarounds.
Yeah, now that you say, how do you, our dryer broke, and my husband said, we've had that for 18 years. Can we go get one? I said, no. I said, okay, how to?
Exactly.
And he's ordering a fuse. He has a YouTube video on how to take that dryer apart.
Yes.
And how much it's gonna cost? A few bucks.
Everything you need is online. Just Google it. My mom's favorite phrase now is Google it. You ask her anything, she's like, Google it.
I love it. Well,
as a matter of fact, I would even recommend, since we were talking about social media and how to put together your social media, if you're looking for images, what I do, I have a Pinterest board. So I gather images from other Instagrammers, YouTubers, vloggers, bloggers. If I see an image that I like for whatever reason, whether it's the layout, the color, whether it's an idea of how they're holding the product, how they place the product, how they do flat lays, gather images from other people and pin it to your Pinterest board so that when you're ready to do your own, you're not just trying to think, okay, well, what do I do? You can look at these pictures for inspiration, and you'll find that the pictures you'll tend to gravitate towards, they're crisp and clean. They have good lighting. Maybe they're using different colors. So you'll start to create your own style off of, images that you naturally just gravitate to. So if you don't know where to start and we've been talking about starting social media, and if you're looking to promote your brand, promote your products the way Milagros is talking about, if you are uncomfortable, with one of these Make sure I have this right up. One of these images on your social media. If you're uncomfortable with that, what other images are people sharing? You know, Google it. Look for images, search through images. You can save them from Google to your Pinterest board. And then when you are ready to take a shot, and I do this too, if I'm, you know, looking to promote a product, I'll scroll through my Pinterest board first to get ideas on how I can hold it, or, you know, how I can do a flat lay, and that will help me to create a better shot for my page.
I love that, and I have I follow your advice on following some of the big Instagram bloggers, and I follow yours too. So you know, when I see all your pictures and how they have like the same kind of content. You know, when you post something, then you post something right after related to the other one. So I love the continuity of different posts that you do.
Thank
So
you.
follow her Instagram, Georgiana's Instagram, and get ideas from her, because it's boss ladies, right?
Yes,
Boss
ma'am.
ladies.
That's me.
Yeah. And make it fun. Make it fun. Learn some things. If you don't start doing something now, you're never going to learn how to do something different. Ah, look, and our picture is there.
Yes, you're on there.
How did you do that? Oh my gosh.
Yes, I told you guys our live streams, I've been sharing them. You guys have been finding them helpful. So I've been posting and sharing them. So they're here.
I'm so happy all the time.
I always think when I go through the pictures when I go through our videos, because social media will pull whatever image they want. So I always go and I pick a nice image, and I'm like, there's so many of us laughing. I don't know which one to pick. People are going to watch our videos and think that we're not working. We're just like laughing.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I love what you do. But that, you know, it makes me feel good. The other night I was scrolling through and I was trying to decide which picture to use. And I was just like, oh, that's a good one. Oh, it's good. Okay, we're laughing too hard in that one.
Yeah, doesn't even look right. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Georgiana,
Thank you.
for being here and sharing with everybody. I really enjoy so much our conversations. Every Thursday, it's amazing. So we're gonna talk. What would you like to talk about next week?
Why don't you guys vote? Let us know in the comments what you guys want us to talk about, share. We have ideas, but I want to know what you guys want to hear. We brainstorm, but I said we want to include you guys more in the conversation. So share in the comments what you want to hear next week, and who knows, maybe your question or topic of discussion will be what we talk about next week.
Maybe we can do a virtual customer, visit, virtual custom selling to a customer
Virtually? Okay.
Yes. You can be my customer, so I can be your customer. But share what kind of products you would like, if what products, what category you would like, and we'll have like a demonstration virtually, as we would do face to face.
We'll give it a shot live so everyone can see.
Getting Janine's idea. I love it. I just love her. So,
all right, guys.
Let me announce something, okay? Because I'm doing push-ups and a chat at 2 p.m.
Okay.
With Natasha. We're all going to be live. Natasha Hawkins, Nita, and Maria Figueroa, and me. We're going to be doing push-ups and a chat. So if you want to join us at 2 p.m. on my health and wellness page, I would love to interact. We would love to interact with all of you.
Push-ups, 2 p.m.
Yes.
Milagros will be there.
The gym is open here.
You know, it's funny. Side note, but ever since I never heard of bar classes before you were sharing them, and now I feel like every 5 minutes is a bar class commercial on my TV, and I'm like, something, what's happening here?
You were probably
against me.
they were probably there. You just never paid attention until now.
I feel like I was just like, bar class. Oh, that's what Milagros has been talking about.
They're fun.
Do a live bar class for us so I can learn. I need to be able to breathe again. I'm so out of shape.
I die so much that it's embarrassing, actually. So I'm like, no, I won't be doing that. I'm mortified.
I want to see live. Yeah.
I don't want people to laugh at me. I have my limits, you know?
We'll do it together. Live.
Sometimes I'm like, you people are crazy. What do you mean that exercise? I'm dying. I'm like, oh,
good one.
Help me. But they're fun.
We'll never know.
But thank you so much, Georgiana, everyone who joined us. We're running out of time. We went over our time, but you know, who cares? It's a chat.
But yes, thank you, Milagros, for chatting with us and sharing your tips and encouraging us.
Oh, thank you. You encourage me too. And I'm sure everybody is encouraged by your happiness and what you share and your positivity. So we are all in this together. And I hope that all of you stay consistent, stay healthy, take care of yourself and your family. I pray for all of you and your wellness. And let's do this together. Let's become stronger virtually.
Yeah. Stay safe out there, guys.
Bye. Thank you.